I thank your comments, Chairman, and the ranking member. But I am delighted to be here today, but I just want to refresh a few people's memory. I was first elected to Congress in 1976 in April in a special election, and the biggest bill on docket at that time was the revamping of the IMF. There was a major crisis going on from the breakdown of the Bretton Woods Agreement, and they had to rewrite the laws. They wanted to conform the laws with what they had been doing for 5 years, and that was a major piece of legislation. But it was only a consequence of what was predicted in 1945, because when 1945 established the Bretton Woods, it was predicted by the free market economists it wouldn't work, it would fail, and this whole idea that they could regulate exchange rates and deal with the balance of payments, it totally failed. And so they had to come up with something new in 1971, 76 is that transition period. And those same economists at that time said this was an unworkable system too, and it would lead to a major crisis of too much debt, too much malinvestment. It would be worldwide. It would be worse than anything because it would be based on the fiat dollar globally, and that many of the problems that we have domestically would be worldwide. And that certainly has been confirmed with the crisis that we're in and has not been resolved yet. We're still floundering around, and we still have a long way to go. I have, over the years, obviously been critical of what goes on monetary policy, but it hasn't been so much the chairman of the committee of the Federal Reserve, whether it was Paul Volcker or Alan Greenspan or the current chairman. It's always been the system. I think they have a job that they can't do because it's an unmanageable job, and it's a it's a fallacy. It's a flawed system, and therefore we shouldn't expect good results. And and generally we are not getting results. Policies never change. We stay the same thing. No matter what crisis is, we still do more of the same. If spending and debt was the problem, spending more and in greater debt and have the Fed just buy more debt doesn't seem to help at all. And here we are doing the same thing. We don't talk about the work ethic and true productions and true savings and why this excessive debt is so bad for us. We talk about solving a worldwide problem of insolvency of nations, including our own, by just printing money, creating credit. And now the Fed, in the last 4 years, tripled the monetary base, and it has $1 trillion more money sitting there. The banks are sitting with trillions of dollars. And just the creation of money doesn't restore the confidence that is necessary. And until we get to the bottom of this and restore the confidence, I don't think we're going to see economic growth. This whole idea that you have the job of managing money, and we can't even define the dollar. Nobody has a definition of the dollar. It's an impossible task. So I have hoped in the past to try to contribute to the discussion on monetary policy, the business cycle, and why it benefits the rich over the poor. And so far, my views have not prevailed. But I've appreciated the opportunity, and I appreciate this opportunity to have served on the Banking Committee.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Paul. The gentleman from Missouri, Mr. Clay, is